Today we're talking to Laura Alston from FICTIONAL Theatre Company. Laura is currently performing in Martin Crimp's Advice to Iraqi Women as part of the event A Safe Place to Play at the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield. Thank you ever so much for talking to us today, Laura.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
And what made you want to take part in this play?
Well, really, when I was first approached by Rhiannon Miller, the director, it just sounded really interesting, really exciting, something that's really different. In FICTIONAL Theatre Company, we're really used to sort of doing straightforward drama, and this was just something really new. And really, I think more than anything, it was something that seemed really worthwhile. This is a big current issue, debated more than ever at the moment, and especially in Sheffield, which is a community I think that is heavily affected by refugees and refugee laws and issues around immigration. It's really interesting that we can get to do this piece and kind of get these points of view across.
Check the eyes of the teddy bear. If the eyes of the teddy bear are loose, don't buy it. Check the squeak of the teddy bear. If the squeak of the teddy bear may frighten your child, don't buy it. Avoid slippery floors. At the first sign of unremitting fever, call a doctor. Call a doctor straight away.
So how have you been preparing yourself for your role in this play?
Well, it's been really difficult. There are no characters in this piece. It's almost like a monologue, and so there's no real character that you could get into. You could kind of work off straight away. And our cast is all female, but the director Rhiannon kind of at the beginning was thinking, well, should we have male cast and female cast? And really, when it came down to it, we really felt the tone of the piece lends itself more to the stereotype of this kind of overbearing, overprotective typically Western mother figure. And so we've gone for a kind of Stepford Wives feel and look, and this is this ideal of the perfect homemaker. And it's often it's quite an aggressive, critical homemaker as well. And it's so often the portrayal in the media and in film that you see of this homemaker, this woman. And the script itself is so exaggerated. It's really quite satirical, and when we were kind of thinking about the satire, this stereotype really lends itself so well to that satire. And then the more the script goes on, the more ludicrous these things become, and it emphasised these satirical elements of this piece. And so as we developed this Stepford Wives image, I could sort of start to bring out things like costume and tone of voice that really started to create a character within this kind of structure quite well. So really that was the way I got into it.
Your house is a potential war zone for a child. Even a small child on a bike should wear a helmet, and a newborn baby on a plane must be strapped to its mother.
How are you feeling about performing at the Crucible?
I'm so excited. Coming from such a small company, and we usually just have tiny audiences, and now we're going to be on this big stage and there's going to be a lot more people, and it's actually quite scary, but really good scary. And really, I think more than anything, I said before, it's such a great platform for just such a worthwhile cause, and such a big issue that needs to get out there and needs to have more publicity. And we got a chance to meet up with some of the uni students who work with the STAR group, so they're the Student Action for Refugees, and they work closely with refugees, and they raise awareness and funding and things like that. So it's really exciting for us to be able to see how these things work on the ground, and how the event as a whole can really impact in the community. So.
Thank you ever so much for that, Laura. I do look forward to coming and seeing the performance on Saturday.